surprising strong magnitude 5.0 earthquake and swarm that shake Long Valley Caldera Supervolcano. It's shaken by the Nevada earthquake in Mena, Nevada, just east of it. And we're going to see the GPS station showing that this area is inflating. It's inflating, it's uplifting because of the magma underneath. We know that Long Valley Caldera is a very high threat volcano. It's the California supervolcano. It has magma underneath. It's on the Walker Lane fault system that takes up 25% of the subduction pressure of the Pacific plate underneath the American plate. And we've been having earthquake swarms there. Some of them are hundreds a day for over the past month. Let's take a look at the maps. Here we are at Seismo Berkeley, and of course I will leave links below for you for this. This is showing all the earthquakes that we've had today. Blue today, and red is the past hour. And this big one here, as you can see, this is Long Valley. Mammoth Lakes is Long Valley. Earthquake swarm going on there. And of course, this side of the border of California is what we will see is, look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go in more. Let's go in more. This is Ridgecrest, as we can see there. This is Long Valley Mono Lake. And the blue, as we said, are the past hour. The red, sorry, the blue is the past day. The red is the past hour. The yellow is the past week. And look at that. Okay. This is the 5 that we saw, and we'll see the details on that. Depth of about 8 kilometers. And, well, take your pick. There must be 10, 20, 30, 40 in the past day, and another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the past hour. And for more details on that, this is one of the ones that was just after that. But we saw many, 8 in the past hour. This is the shake map. This is 43 reported. There's hardly anybody living there. And Nevada is, of course, an area that has, and we'll take a look at that. This is the area of western Nevada that, as you can see, is full of calderas and volcanic fields. Now, volcano discovery shows that there's at least, there's a lot of volcanoes that are not listed on the map. There's at least 10 to 12 volcanoes there. And as we can see here from our map, take your pick. All of these are volcanic sites, volcanic fields everywhere. From 20 million years ago to 3.5 million years ago. This is our volcano discovery showing us, this is the closest to, that's Mono Lake right there. Aurora Bodie and Adobe Hills. Aurora Bodie, Adobe Hills isn't even listed on here, as you can see. There's more than 9 volcanoes. So this is Mono Lake right there. So these are, of course, probably extinct, 0 out of 5, doesn't mean anything. We recently had an extinct volcano in the Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia that wasn't even on the list of volcanoes because it was considered extinct. And the geologists of Russia then found that it was filled to the brim with lava and ready to erupt, and they had to remove the residents of that area. This is the latest here. This Kamchatka Peninsula is full of, I don't know, over 100 volcanoes. The Aleutian Islands are all volcanic islands, but this is what we're talking about now, the 5 magnitude. This is our shake map. This, unfortunately, the shake map stops here at this block. This is Mono Lake of Long Valley Caldera, and as you can see, it has been shaken. These are the contours. Okay, but we're putting them back on so that you can see that the intensity has shaken right next to Mono Lake as well. Okay, this is San Andreas Fault. This is the Hayward Fault. And we have had recent earthquakes in Salton Sea, 3.6, what was it, yesterday, the day before, on the Bombay beach side of Salton Sea over here. And this is Los Angeles right there. And Garlic Fault right there, Ridgecrest is right here. All these volcanic fields, Salton Sea is a volcanic field of mud volcanoes. Wherever you have mud volcanoes, you have a lot of gas deposits. And we do have a geothermal plant there, also on the other side of the border in Mexico. We have a geothermal plant in Ridgecrest. We have a geothermal plant in Long Valley Caldera, which is a supervolcano as well. As you can see, Long Valley has been shaken by this 5 magnitude. Now, as we said before, this thing has been shaking for months. This area of Nevada, just east of Long Valley Caldera, has been shaking for months. And I have tried to upload videos having to do with good-sized earthquakes. But you can see there's like hundreds of them there. Now, this is the shaking, as we said. Unfortunately, they don't have any information on this, but we're going to look at the volcanoes of Nevada on Volcano Discovery. 9 volcanoes, but as we said before, some of them are not even listed here, so there's more than 9. It's a whole field of volcanic calderas, as you can see. Okay, and this is supposedly where the hotspot towards Utah and Yellowstone has gone to. Now, you want to see some more pictures? Yes, that's a lunar crater volcanic field of cinder cones, lava flows of Nevada. Okay, at least 10 known small volcanic fields in the state of Nevada. There are generally basaltic magma powered features, though there is one field with small rhyolitic domes and another with a pair of Mars. Nevada is tectonically part of the Basin and Range province of the western and southwestern U.S. In Nevada, it's generally an east-west stretching and thinning of the continental crust, allowing decompression and melt to reach the surface through various faults. The central portion of Nevada, also part of the massive ignimbrite outbreak in Nevada and Utah, Colorado, 38 to 18 million years ago, which left that portion of the state littered with calderas and their products. And the northern part of the state shares part of the initial track of the Yellowstone hotspot after it triggered the formation of the Columbia River Basalt Group and moved northeast over the course of the last 17 million years. There are multiple calderas along that track, not associated with older ignimbrite outbreaks. Now, let's go to our, I'll leave a link below for the geodesy, the GPS network showing us, this is a map of all the GPS stations in the whole world, and this one here, if it were to go up, that means it's the direction of the land is going east. This is going down, so that means it's going west. It's going west. If it goes up, it means it's going north. Well, a couple of years ago in 2010, it was going to 2012, it was going down. Then it's going up. Look at this. It's like fluctuating down and then up. So up means it's going north, which means it's going northwest. And it's going northwest. And is it inflating? Yes, it's going up, which means it is inflating. This is an area right here, station P641. P641, that's Mono Lake. This is the area of Long Valley Caldera. And now let's go east to that. Let's go east, slowly east. What's happening with that one? Okay, let's go with that one, see what's going. That's again going west, and that's going south. And this is again sort of steady, but recently it's been going a little bit up, inflating. Let's go to this one here, a little bit even more east. It's going west, it's going south, and this one is sort of deflating, a little bit inflating recently, this past year, 2020. Shall we go around here? Let's go to this one. What's happening here? This is going west, and it's going south, and it's deflating. So what's happening here? That's Mono Lake, as we said. Let's go to one of these. Okay, this one here. Oh, this is not good. It doesn't have good information. Where should we go? Mina, that's where we've had our earthquakes, Mina. Again, we don't have any good information. That's magnetic GPS. We don't have good information on that. So we can't take that. We're not going to take something that doesn't have good information. Let's take another, I pulled out too much. Sorry about that. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Let's go in a little bit more, find where we were. Okay. There we are. That's Mono Lake. And let's go up here. What's happening there? Okay, that's going west. It's going southwest and basically even a little bit inflating. But anyway, the one that we saw before, the P641, wherever it was, that's not it. Ooh, look at that. It's going west, it was going south, and now it's going, look at that movement. That's really wild movement and really inflating. Really inflating. Okay, that station, what station is that? BALD station, that's really going crazy and inflating. Again, this is the area of Long Valley Caldera. So this is what's going on there. Lunar crater volcanic zone, volcanic over the covering over, well, okay, look, two lake-filled basaltic Mars, all the types of things that we have. They even have geysers there, springs, steamboat spring, volcanic field, lava dome. It's between 2.5 to 1.1 million years old, lava domes and flows. And okay, so this is again Nevada. Nevada, as you can see, stretching a lot of volcanic fields, and something is going on there, showing us that, again, this is what is shaking Long Valley Caldera. Remember that we had March 18, Salt Lake City, 5.7 earthquake out of nowhere, and we still have earthquake swarms there. Let's pull out so you can see what's happening there today. I didn't take a look because I was shocked by this thing. Okay, this is this past week, Salt Lake. Then we had, where are we? Here, okay. That's Salt Lake, and then not far from that, you see that lava flow there. That's Boise, Idaho, north of Boise, Idaho. That is where we had the 6.5 magnitude earthquake 2 weeks after the Salt Lake City earthquake in Utah. And you can see, I mean, basically geologic-wise, they're not that far apart. 6.5 2 weeks later on March 31st. And that was in Utah right there, and we still have earthquake swarms there. That one was 3 magnitude yesterday. And this is Yellowstone. This is Yellowstone. Okay, put that out, take it out. This is Yellowstone. This is Yellowstone Lake. That's Hebgen Lake. And this is Yellowstone Lake. That's Hebgen Lake. Let's go in more. You can see that. Yellowstone Lake. You can see that body there is Yellowstone Lake. That Z there is Hebgen Lake. Basically, this area here, Salt Lake, Yellowstone, and Idaho, the magma comes in from here, from Baja California, and it goes into a Y. The Y, the western part goes under San Andreas and Walker Lane Fall System, where we have our Long Valley Caldera and the recent tremendous activity with Nevada, which is volcanic fields. And the eastern part goes right through Salt Lake up to Yellowstone and makes a westward bend towards Idaho. So that's like a shape of a 7, and that's the magma plume underneath that feeds Yellowstone and all these volcanic fields. 9 volcanoes in Idaho, 8 volcanoes just south of Salt Lake City. All these are volcanic states, volcanoes, and Nevada is where we have to be careful. And as we saw, we have our tremendous amount of, where's BALD? That one that's really shaking like crazy, as we can see, and inflating. Look at that inflation. From 2012 up to today, it's gone up 16 millimeters right there. So you can see the amount of activity that's going on there. So all of you there, please be very careful, because we have a tremendous amount of activity flanking Long Valley Caldera on the Walkerlane fault system. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.